Robbie 9, come in, out of the internet, little buddy, over. Oh, hey, Robbie 9. What's going on? You watched your show. What do you mean, why did I screw it all up? Robbie 9, I didn't screw it all up. I know I talked during, I couldn't help it, Robbie 9. I know I talked during it, but what do you mean I screwed it up, though? It was still a pretty good show, pretty good. You want it to be perfect. On the first try, Robbie 9? Plus, you were just saying, welcome to Costco. What size shoes you got on your feet? Beep. That was some pretty funny stuff, Robbie 9. But you showed me something here. What do you mean, what is that? Where's Ice Cube 3 at? He's in the Bulletproof DJ booth already. Where's G.I. Joe 66? He's coming in out of the internet. Well, get him out here. Get him on the stage. Let's get this VMTV show on the road. Hold on, let me square up my camera for the Freemasonry on the show. Gotta have everything nice and square and level, or it gets me angry, Robbie 9. How's that? Actual camera footage. That's some actual camera footage, Robbie 9. What's wrong with that? How's that? I know it's still crooked. Zing. It's always crooked, Robbie 9. I don't know what it is. It's GoPro fisheye lens or something on this camera. Looks pretty good. What's up there, Ice Cube 3 up in the Bulletproof DJ booth? So, you showed me something, Robbie 9. I was thinking I could do the show and copy and paste stuff that I wrote during the day, speaking out to pure slaves who can't read 9 words, but at least I could put it on my VMTV show on the screen, documenting what I know. Basically, the only use for this anti-DVM plan show I never wanted to do because phone tards can't read over 9 words. And that's obvious why they can't. On their little teeny tiny microscopic mind control prison cell phone screens, which is a mark of the beast they walk around with in their pocket, radiating their genitals for world population control. But of course, it's not here yet. It's not the mark of the beast. Social Security number in your forehead that you memorize. It's in your forehead. It's not your legal fiction, Vatican debt slave constitutor, legal fiction, Vatican debt slave identity, legal actual name, branded on you the day you were born. It's not those Vatican debt cred anti-money federal currency note bills never to be paid, as per the legal definition of the constitutor, in your right hand when you swipe your right hand. But the mark of the beast is still on the way, like the post 9/11 Fed PSYOP. New World Order still on the way, contractually achieved 1492 to 1945 when world government was formed. It's called the United Nations. Maybe you've heard of it. Play some music there, Ice Cube 3. Let's get this show going. What do you mean you're afraid? No, we're not going to get banned if it's karaoke music, I don't think. Now turn it down. We don't turn it up too loud, then we won't get banned. What do you mean, Ice? That was me. I forgot to put it on live. Don't fire Ice Cube 3 during your show. I know, Robbie 9, we didn't do a very good job. I'm sorry. We tried, Robbie 9. We were trying to do a good job. You had too many rules. That's part of it. G.I. Joe 66 did a pretty good job. He put the link somewhere if I recall. Where's he at? Oh, hey, Guy Joe 66. Glad you can make it in out of the internet, little buddy. So, what do we got here? We got a post at the anarchist, the anarchist. Oh, man. You're not anarchist. You're contracted Vatican debt slave, civilly dead for life. Legalized insurgents, the public enemy, as per the Emergency War Powers Bill Act statute, anti-law of 1933, and now you're legalized terrorist. You're not anarchist with no rulers. You're completely enslaved, now being exterminated. The enslavement part of the scam is over. If you haven't noticed by looking in the sky, that's the extermination phase going on. You're already completely enslaved because you contracted all your liberties away. They're all gone now. You get to still use the ones that haven't been legally regulated all the way yet. You don't want any contractual liberties at all, period. They're not magical, mythical, lowercase r rights you were born with. They're contractual legal rights. Those are your contractual liberties. Your constant stupidest freedoms with a D-U-M-B-S. Contractual freedoms. Freedom, D-O-M, dominated. Kingdom, dominated by the Vatican. In the feudal system. The futile system, Robbie Nine. But it's not futile. It's voluntary. It's contractual. Contractual liberty is the scam. Look around anywhere, all of the time, and if you can't see it, you're a brain-dead, phone-tarded, government-worshipping moron. Moving along with the show, Robbie Nine. Now, the idea here is I'm going to try to talk myself into doing it somewhat correctly, Robbie Nine. I like your show. I liked your show, though. It was funny. That was a good one, Robbie Nine. This should simulate something like, the people that hold up the cards, Robbie Nine? Like, instead of talking, they like, my dad has cancer, boo-hoo-hoo. They hold up the stupid cards that he was injected with, like everyone is. They don't say anything. Well, I'm going to try to do something somewhat similar to that. I'm going to attempt to try to, Robbie Nine. I'm going to attempt to try to make it feasible. And this should just be simple copy and paste on the news page. On the news page, Ice Cube 3, let's go. Come on, man. Don't screw up my show. I never wanted it. Oh, crap. Stupid wire. We got to get a camera with no wires like scamming Alex Jones. What do you think they cost? Ice Cube 3, like $67,000. We need a mic, too. It costs about $84,000. And contractual world legal fiction, Vatican debt cred, anti-money. Federal currency that has nothing to do with the Rothschild post 9/11 Fed PSYOP scapegoat hunt. I might as well do the copy and paste from over here, I think, Robbie Nine. If this mouth would work. Is this the news page? Screw it. Hit it again. Let's give them a triple dose of it on the Farcebook news page. Since I can't read 9 words. If we stick it up there 3 or 4 times in a row, somebody will read it. And this is reload, I think, does it. Oh yeah, duplicate status. I know the show's failing right now. I'm fixing it. It's not failing, Robbie and I. We just got started. Come on, buddy. So what happened to it? Let's go find it. There's my buddy Dennis. Wait, yeah. My boxing buddy back in the day. High school. Oh, we lost it. Everything's completely repetitive now, Farce Book. Except for what I do. She can't take her hubcap. Lug nuts off. How else are you supposed to get the hubcaps off, Robbie and I? Okay, let's post something else then. Okay, I got it. The status was a duplicate. I got it, Farce Book. Like the phone card's gonna read it the first time we put it up there. Let's make it show up on the screen this time. What was I doing last time? That's the news page. It should show up. Don't worry, Robbie, I ain't got an alternate. The Century of Enslavement by James Corbett. A pure slave regurgitation of the post 9/11 Fed psyop to cry about 1900-year-old Jews for your God government. Blaming one federal policy for the entire world constitutional Vatican debt contract scam. And of course, crying about the Jews who've not been alive since 250 AD. You're hunting a scapegoat like Osama bin Laden, stupid slaves. Why isn't it showing up? I broke my Facebook for the show, Robbie 9. Oh, there it is. Now watch, I lost it. I hate to say it, but a lot of people need to wear masks just not because they're so ugly. I think it's a good idea for that reason alone to wear masks all over the place. Plus, you got cameras everywhere, so why wouldn't you want to wear a mask? Oh yeah, they want us to wear the mask so that the facial recognition works. Truthers are retarded. Completely retarded with zero common sense at all. From the post 9/11 Fed psyop. So full of disinformation, they can't think straight. They can anti-think and legal fiction make believe all lies. That's all I say. When you don't know legalese, you can't know a thing in contractual legal fiction, neither can I. But you can't know the scam and that your God is government, and that's why policy readers pretend federally act, federally being your gods. That's their jobs, because you're so brainwashed and clueless and don't know murder's not against the law. Don't know rights have never existed. Don't know things can't be owned. And don't know shall means shall not in legalese. And or shall not mean shall in legalese. Or shall mean shall or shall not mean shall not And those aren't very good rules to have to obey when shall not also means shall in legalese. And a comma means comma, pause, and or then go on reading, because you're not reading English. When you read the Declaration of Loving and Godly Good Independent Vatican Debt Slave Contractor Agreement. Of course, it sounds loving and good if you believe you're reading English. That's the trick of legalese. It's not English. It's opposite English legalese. Contractual ownership doesn't mean that you get to own things that can't be owned. A clod of dirt can't be owned. The word own, lowercase o, has no contractual legal authority at all. Unlike the contractual legal term, legal policy term, ownership, which means you can't have things anymore, like your offspring that you registered and claimed as federal property, civilly dead from commercial birth contract. Now the government, God, can swoop down lovingly and goodly and swoop up the baby that you had. You created a baby with two people, then you contracted that baby into a child. You contractually procreated the child. And it only takes one artificial person to do that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the chat portion of the show, Robbie. I mean, this is not going to be easy to get used to at all. Let's put this in again. I think this is the duplicate one that. Let's see if I can trick Facebook, put them in alternate. Now, why doesn't it just show up here? It's supposed to be light speed. That's too much work. It needs to just show up. Needs to fit on the screen, Ice Cube 3. Come on. Get your actual cameraman footage on the show, Ice Cube 3. How are the phone tires supposed to read 9 words of that if you only get them all on the screen? That's nice and straight, though, Ice Cube 3. You're a better actual cameraman than me. Actual, contractual, factual. Anti-real and anti-true, like all legal fiction. Supernatural, anti-possible. Everything contractual is anti-natural, anti-possible. Anti-real and anti-true, like all legal fact. There's only one thing good about legal fact. It's verifiable legal fact, or it's incorrect. Not right or wrong. If it was correct legal fact, that would be wrong. Because it's all holy pedophile, debt, slave, and extermination federal policy. You only federally be the lie live can be law that can't exist. Pure slaves. So I am going down my wall here on Facebook and just copy and pasting what I've had to say a little bit today and yesterday. I didn't say much today. I'll give it a minute, Ice Cube 3. Let's see if it pops up there before it gets lost into the oblivion of nothingness on Facebook. Repeated constantly the stupid shit that doesn't mean anything. And for whatever reason, my stuff seems to go right away or not show up at all. Okay, this is getting to be a hassle. Just show up where I can read it. There's a lot of technical nice work on this show now for some reason, Ice Cube 3. You better take over the full cameraman job. Now, Robbie Nine, I told you you didn't need a microphone, didn't I? Now you get to speak on the show. Robbie Nine, speaking live at light speed, in writing, magic. Oh, shh, Robbie Nine, try to be quiet. We can do review shows. I got that off you, though, buddy. What do you mean I couldn't keep my fat mouth shut during your show, Robbie Nine? Shh, quiet. We're trying to teach the bone tarts how to read, Robbie Nine. Over 9 words. Blocks, painting, guts, perma sheet. You got me a little system going now, Ice Cube 3. Or, good job on the camera, I mean. I'm the mice mound. I'm the mice man. Mice magician. a mouse technician. The actual mouse technician. Watch this. This is something no phone-tard has ever done in their life, right here. No phone-tard has ever done this, Robbie 9. They like to magically guess at what things say and comment to what they didn't read. We will go down and confound the languages. Constitution founders, confounded. Constantine, constitupidist. Constitutional debt contract scams. You're the contracted constitutors for the scam I named, which is contractual liberty. All you gotta do is open your eyes and look anywhere all the time and you'll see it. If you're not a brainwashed, clueless, government worshiping idiot like this idiot, I say contractual liberty is the scam, and he's like, contractual liberty is not a scam. No, it's the scam. Can't you read? Can't you think? Can't you have any common sense because of the post 9/11 Fed PSYOP? Scrolling on down there, Ice Cube 3. Oh yeah, I'm the mouse man. I'm the mouse technician. The VM Constitutor information used to be the scam note that's been shortened down to only the legal fact and a few English word definitions like tithe and publican. And those are both legal terms. Tithe means tax, publican means tax collector of mine for the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, the Roman Empire, not the Holy Roman Empire. Like, they're not the same exact thing with the holes in the contract for themselves. Like in the lifelong Holy Roman debt contract scam Bible for only 10%. The precursor to every world constitutional debt contract scam in every so-called country, Nazi corporation, bankrupt, in debt, in military service to the Vatican from day one. as per the legal definition of constitutor, as per the Treaty of Peace, 1763, 1783. Legal fact, not post 9/11 Fed psyop, scapegoat hunting conspiracy theory. Pure slaves. I mean, artificial persons. I mean, ladies and gentlemen. This explains a little more than the scam, Robbie 9. The con, the lie, the scam, and the trick is legalese. And the truth, that is what you get when you can completely comprehend reading legalese and know that you're reading legalese and not English when you're reading a contract. If you knew what the truth was, you wouldn't want to find it because it's all papal bullshit. The truth, it's a legal term, but look up the English word definition. It's whatever you believe based on legal fact. Columbus discovered the New World with 10 million people here that found it first. It's legal fact, anti-real and anti-true, but it's legal fact and it's verifiable. What's up, Jai Joe 66? You get the link out yet? Let's do it, dude. Come on, show me how to do it. The truth is the scam, is the beast. The name of the old farce book note that got deleted. The Truth, the Scam, the Beast by Mark 27. The truth, that's what you tell to your God government in court. Notice they don't say promise to say what's true. The English word truth, as if it's not only a legal term disguised in English as an English word. The word truth cannot mean the word true, because two English words can't mean the same things. That's why they're called synonyms, not exactonyms. Feces, shat, scat, poop, crap, shit, those are slang words. Not the same thing. Legal terms, on the other hand, all mean the same thing. Vatican debt slave. Vatican debt slave and extermination Nazi policy that can never be law. Murder is a contractual policy violation only after a conviction. Otherwise, it's loving and good constitutional killing, like of the unborn, who are not yet contracted by the mark of the beast, who have no contractual liberties at all, but that doesn't mean anything. It simply means it's not unconstitutional. That's a double negative if you're reading English and you're not. No statute, no anti-law was ever passed making it legal to kill unborn babies. They simply can't sign the contract. So Roman Ron Saul Paul, the seller of contractual liberty in the post 9/11 Fed PSYOP son Rand Paul, is pushing a personhood in the womb bill to give you that mark of the beast before your baby has even been born. Will that cause less babies to be federally commerced, Robbie 9, as cosmetics and vampire juice for the Nazi hag? I don't know if it will or not. I'm sure it won't get passed. I don't want it to be passed. I don't want every not yet born baby who I'm fighting for to be contracted before they sign the contracts or for their parents, their Vatican informant, legal guardians of the scam I named, even get a chance to deny signing the contracts, to reject the mark of the beast instead of accepting the legal offer. VM is not designed to end the Fed. The Federal Reserve Banking System Bill Act statute anti-law, not a bank, not even a law, a federal policy for all banks. FDIC stickers can't loan world contractual legal fiction Vatican debt. You loan that to the banks. We're all bankrupt and in debt in military service to the Vatican, like all federal corporations are from day one. Using anti-money, federal currency, contractual world legal fiction Vatican debt as if it could be money. It's anti-money. It's debt. That's why you can't buy things that can't be owned with not your money, things that can't be owned, registered and claimed federal property. Property, have a sip of tea on the Nazi hag. The British monarchy are the property managers of by and for the Holy Roman Empire. Treaty of Peace, 1763 to 1783. Legal fact, not my completely informed opinion at all. Gee, look who has all the gold, Robbie 9. The British monarchy and the Vatican, but they don't have all the gold. It's stored in holes all over the planet Earth, not around the globe on the teacher's desk that can't be owned. Not in the world. That's a contractual legal fiction that can't exist. The holes are called Fort Knox. Whatever Russia calls their hole in the ground, or China, or Iran, or North and South Korea. URL the list of constitutions. Then URL the world government list, aka the United Nations. URL the Treaty of Peace, comma, Paris, comma, 1783. Of, by, and for the Holy Roman Empire. The very first paragraph. URL shall not mean shall in legalese. URL, the legal definition of authority. In contracts, period. That's not a sentence. You have to have 3 words to be a sentence. Subject, verb, noun. That is English. Legal / capital L lawful, not 2 words. Lawful, capital L lawful equal legal in legalese. There is no such thing as law at all. That word law is a pure slave scam word, so you have government as your God. It has no contractual legal authority at all. Like rights, the lowercase r has no contractual legal authority at all. Like own, lowercase o, has no contractual legal authority at all. The Bill of Rights with a capital R rights, those are legal contractual liberties. Those are your contractual, stupidest freedom rights. That you contracted all away already. Unknowingly and ignorantly. And stupidly forever signing the contract. I know it's stupid for everyone to sign that contract. It's the stupidest thing you could ever do. Stupid and smart, those should only be verbs. One cannot even begin to imagine, much less fathom, much less comprehend information they're not yet aware of. All federally foolish choices are made on a lack of information, disinformation, or the all lies you believe you're reading. When you believe you're reading English, when you're reading legalese, those all lies are the truth. When you comprehend that you're reading a contractual opposite language, contractual Vatican debt contract scam, word magic contract. Every language, not unjustly English. And we shall go down and confound the languages. Yeah, with legalese. It's obvious when you hear me speak. Yet you'll choose to be pure slaves. You'll choose to be blind. When all decisions are completely informed, therefore all decisions are all wise. Information, not disinformation like the post 9/11 Fed PSYOP has you sprayed all over the place, looking at everything. Are Bigfoot's real? Where are the aliens coming from, and when are they coming back? How do they slow down from light speed? You're unable to think. You have no common sense. You are the problem. If I was to finish this little blurb of a note, you are the problem. The problem. Pure slaves. You sign the contracts, you use the contractual liberty. The mark of the beast system. Same thing. And you love worshiping government as your God. It's your pure slave sport. It's what governments are designed for you to cry about and complain about, or worship to get good crops from the holy pedophiles. their buffer zone, stupids. I wouldn't say that went well, Robbie Knight. Let's call it a show. I am Tyler Durden. VM is Fight Club, the first and only actual, real, and true contractual fight for freedom from the scam that the rest of the artificial person world shall or shall not ever see or be. With me for fun, for free, as a team. Being real people for all to see. The scam I named, starting off with those in the post 9/11 Fed PSYOP I named. The total truth or fail movement has to first be replaced with VM. VMs for completely informed, real, true speakers of everything true and false, not post 9/11 Fed PSYOP truth tellers. Selling the lie, the con, the scam because of the trick of legalese. And this conversation is now over.